Hello orienteering friends, welcome to the second stage of nice holidays in Czech Eden, Pěkné Prázdniny v Českém ráji. This is a long distance course in category Men 45. So let's see. So here to the first control, I think it's quite obvious that basically, well, of course you orient your map and take a bearing at least, but then you have these small shallow valleys on the left or going to the left from the central valley, and yeah, it should be pretty easy. But I did a mistake. So yeah, I wasn't able to properly evaluate it, or I didn't identify the valleys, and I think I also overshoot the distance a little bit. So then when I started going back, I went in the first valley. I should have stopped myself because there are those sandstones in the entrance of that valley where my control is not. And I also could, take, for example, this stone that was on my left as an orientation point. But here I should have already gone left to the valley where my control is. As you can see, I was probably looking for that narrow ride, or what is it there? Yeah, this small path. And I thought, okay, this should lead me to the valley. Here you see how I'm hesitating. I'm really not sure where to go, and here comes the mistake. I'm running where all these other runners are going, instead a little bit further to the left. So here, as I said, I think I didn't properly identified that this is the valley with all those rocks and sandstones around. Again, here hesitating, looking for the control somewhere on my left, and yeah, so I was looking at the control in, let's say, correctly, but then I saw this control in the distance, so I went for that one. But yeah, as you can see, I'm hesitating, so probably I wasn't very sure about the placement of the control. Then I decided to continue here, although it's not my control, and then I decided, okay, so it must be this other valley, so I'm going there. But again, I did a small mistake here because I haven't, I was, you get thrown out with each mistake. So here I ended up below the control. Let's say now you might have caught a glimpse of the control. Maybe I saw it as well, so now I'm going there. And again, yeah, this was like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minute mistake. Hard to tell. Now, control number 2 was a long distance leg. So here I took my time to, check the map, decide where to go. I'm drawing some possibilities to the map, You should see them shortly. And I decided to go for the purple one. Basically, I think even the purple one could have been done a little bit better, a little bit more straightish. The blue one was probably shortest, and but you know, for me the blue one seemed like a little bit too much climbing up, and I wasn't sure that I would be able to make it, like navigation wise. And then the red one that goes all the way to the right, to me it seemed like a longest distance. And so now I first try to get out of this valley to the top, to that path, and that basically took me a little bit away from the leading line to control number 2. So I continued along this road and then took the path around this fenced area into the valley that is on my left. And then there is this first refreshment station along the road, or the second, let's say the second. At the second refreshment station I was deciding whether to go up through one of the valleys, but I thought that maybe I'm better off by running along the road down a little bit and around the hill from the left side, because there I could maybe use my ability to run fast on a flat surface. So here I'm not sure if I like took the best way down to the valley. It wasn't you know, very runnable here, but yeah, whatever. And then as you will see, as I marked the purple path, so I will follow along and get to control number 2 quite easily. So now you can speed it up. So yes, second control here. I was using the the edge of that area that is like this greenish forest, like non-renewable forest with some clearings there. So I took that point as my orientation point from where I took bearing to control number 2. Now to control number 3. Well, I was just trying to follow the contours here. Maybe getting back to that small road would enable me to go a little bit faster. Here, as you can see, I'm looking at the map, and usually when I'm on the road, I don't have the need to look in the map, right? But here I'm running and I'm identifying these small depressions, which is fine. So I knew where am I, and now heading towards control 3. I knew that it will be like this second rock formation. So here I'm getting to the first one, and now maybe behind it I will go down and around the rocks to find my control number 3. So control number 3 was good. I think no big mistake here. I probably could have been faster. Yeah. Number 4, again, I hesitated. I had 2 route choices in my head, and I hesitated which one to take. I will also mark it on the map briefly. At the end, I decided to go to the right through that path that goes in that small, not small, but in that valley. But the blue one was faster, as I learned from live logs then. So here, as you can see, it was a really long distance. It was not necessary. I should have gone more straight where the blue line was, climb it up, and that way I would be faster. So here to control 4, I even had troubles going down the hill to the valley, and then of course climbing up, although it wasn't that steep, still it took time, and maybe I probably even climbed too far because I was trying to avoid some vegetation, I think. So yeah, this was a bad route choice here to control number 4. And yeah, if you want, you can just watch, or maybe use YouTube to speed it up a little bit and get to control 4. So now to control 5, I think there is no, basically no route choice. You want to somewhat cross this valley and then run towards control 5. I decided to go like around the contours here a little bit and then climb it up to the next slope, get to that path that is almost on the top, and then head straight or almost straight to control number 5. I must admit that I wasn't, like, when I attacked the control, that was a little bit hesitative there. So I was, the attack of the control was not perfect, let's say, but here the beginning is fine. Yeah, as you can see, I was kind of slow. I didn't want to get straight through some, you know, narrow openings. Here I really needed the refreshment, and I used that time to think about my next like route choice. Here it seemed to me that the best way is to go around from the left, really. When I looked at the map, going more straightish seemed difficult to me, navigation wise, and also there were some climbs, so yeah, I decided to go the purple line again instead of the red line. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Probably still drinking. Okay, so now you know my my route choice. You can enjoy the run, or you can just skip it to control number 6. climb to control number 6 was difficult, very steep after a long run, let's say, so it wasn't easy for me, to be honest. Now control number 7 was like across the valley here, so I think that was easy. I ran straight down and then just continued straight and climbed up to control number 7. But yeah, you can enjoy the views here to the rocks to the opposite side. At least here, maybe you will see something. Again, very difficult climb. Now I was thinking going the direction I'm looking at. It seemed that this way I will continue, but I forgot that I didn't orient my map. Although now that I'm looking at it, it wasn't that bad, decision. I could have continued here this way up, and then there is this small path and I could use that path, but as I said, now I had my map 180 degrees and turned around, and I was a bit confused about it, so I'd rather decided to go back and back down to the valley from which I came from, and go to control number 8. So that was, from the navigation point of view, that was like more clear to me, so I went that way. Although I know that there was one colleague from our club who ran same category and who decided to go the way I originally started, I just think that I had some traveler reading the map here, and I wasn't able, you know, because I wasn't able to switch my head to going 180 degrees, like opposite direction first, around the hill, or around the valley, actually around this valley, and then from the top to control number 8. So yeah, I lost like 30 seconds there because going there and back, but now at least I knew where am I, the map was correctly oriented, and I knew that I have to get to some significant tree at the end of the path, not at the end, but where the significant tree is, there I should go up and find my control number 8. Here is the significant tree, and to the left is the control. Again, as I said, the runners coming from the top, that was probably a better route choice, faster, but like for me it was the map was more readable coming from this way, so I'm glad that I did this choice, because I was able to find the control this way without big hesitations or issues. Control number 9 was a bit tricky for me, because there, as you can see the map, there are a lot of rocks and details, and this is 1 to 10,000 scale, so even with a magnifying glass it was difficult for me to read. So first of all I started running to the direction of the control. I knew that I have to go a little bit down again or cross this central path. Then I thought I saw this like a path in between the rocks, so I thought maybe I can at least keep the elevation if I go this way. And then I started to follow this guy. I thought maybe he's going to the same control, and I think he was going to the same control, so yeah, it was like that. Really interesting area, and you know, orienteering will take you to the places where you would normally not go. Then again, here I started looking for the control, but I had to check my descriptions to realize that the control is at the top, you know, on my right side at the top. And the other guys were going there as well, so I thought, okay, maybe I can follow them as well. So a little bit of hesitation here to control number 9. Again, it was a refreshment station, so I had a little bit of sip of water. And now to control 10, I was, here I was thinking going straight or maybe straight and then a little bit to the right around the rocks. And I completely missed the possibility to go to the left and along the road, avoid all the valleys and ridges there. I don't know. Maybe I need to, look more widely to the map next time. So as you can see, the red path, that's what I choose at the end. The purple one was something I was thinking about. The red one was I was able to navigate it, but it was difficult physically because I had to cross that one ridge. So I climbed up and go down, and then again I had to climb up to control number 10. So that climb in the middle, that was not necessary, and I think it cost me 2 minutes. Oh, maybe a minute, I don't know. But yeah. Definitely the blue line from the left was the best route choice. To můžu přelézt. To můžu přelézt, anebo to můžu oběhnout. No. here I was a little bit slowing down and deciding which way to go to control number 10, because again I wasn't able to properly read the map. I knew that there is this green patch, so I knew that I'm going to the right entrance to the control, but it wasn't quite clear to me where exactly the control is placed on this ridge. So here I did sort of a mistake, I think. Like, first mistake was the route choice here. The second mistake was that I didn't continue up through this entrance to the top, and I decided to go around this, like a middle stage, or not stage, like a level. It was really like tricky or dangerous a little bit here. So yeah, first basically, you know, going down and up again, but together we found the control, and it was on the top, really on the top of this rock formation. So yeah, this wasn't the best again. And now to control number 11, I'm wondering which way I went. Yeah, I think I continued from the top more to the left, and went to the valley that is on the left side more, and then I crossed the meadow there. There was this little hut and some other object. So yeah, here since I was already on the top, I didn't want to go down again, and I continued here. Come on. And yeah, to the next valley. Here again, to control number 11, I had to climb up to the first level of the rocks here. I was now when I see it, I'm surprised that I'm going in the correct direction, or pretty. I identified pretty well where the control possibly is. I just remember that here when I climbed up, it was difficult for me to really read the rock formations from the map, and I missed the control, because the control is I think now it was to my left through this little entrance. I expected the control to be here around this rock, but I think it was due the fact that I didn't read the descriptions, and it was difficult for me to read the map. Once I read the descriptions here, I understood that it's somewhere in some kind of not chute, yeah, in between the two rocks. It's where am I looking? Yeah, it's there. So I go back, and here is the control. Yeah, a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of mistake, but I think not bad. I still was able to, you know, I didn't lose my head, and didn't panic here, so I was quite pleased. Now to control 12. Yeah, I was here. I was thinking how to get to the top, how not to lose elevation, but here I did some wrong route choice, I think. I should have continued to the left here to the top. Now I went around these rocks into the valley, and then I started to continue in totally opposite direction, which was a mistake. I don't know why. I again did this I did this mistake, like, okay, I see that runner, she is good, she probably knows where she's running, I will follow her a little bit. Total nonsense. So I ran across the valley, then I started running, and I like understood, like, what the hell, why am I running in that direction? It's not the direction I'm supposed to run. So then I started going back again to the proper direction out of this valley. It was it was a small mistake. I was able to recover from this mistake, and then I think it's quite clear how I got to control 12. Basically, I ran around the valley along the road, and control 13 is like get back to road and straight to the finish. So not something that needs to be described. This race, I think I did pretty well. One of the route choices from control 5 or control, I think it was from control 3 to control 4, that was a bad route choice there. And then all the other controls were okay. The route choice to control 10, that could have been better, of course, but I'm not going to complain. I still was able to find the control, so I'm happy about that. And I haven't lost much time elsewhere, so overall my result from this race was pretty good. I don't remember exactly, but I would say that I was in first 20, maybe even first 15 runners, somewhere around 15th place, I think, which is good, and I was pleased by my performance here. So enjoy the rest of the run, and see you at the last stage. Bye.